Okay guys, so we're going to be doing two things. So we're going to be doing a guide on how to get started in Core Keeper, but I want to start off with a little bit of a review. So I've played many games, and I'm going to mention this now. Core Keeper is a lovely game. And I think the audio of the music is a little bit low. Let's increase about one. There we go. But yes, Core Keeper is a absolutely lovely game. I'm going to mention this now. I played it when it was in early access, and I'm playing it now with its new update. I don't know if the game's still in early access. I didn't look into that too much. We're more of a casual gamer, so if you want a casual gamer review, hey, this is your place. Get some casual gamer review. Now, I will say this, from a creative person that likes building, wow, this game is wonderful. It has so many different building opportunities. Let me just cover it. So, what I've been doing is I've been building a different room for all my different things, so I'm able to find stuff. And I recently learned we have these podium things. So what I've been doing with the podiums is I've been putting in the items so I can organize my chests, like summoning, armor, bombs, stuff like that. And we also have our potion chests when I start making potions. So I'm going to actually do a quick review real quick. And I'll say this, we have certain merchants. I do not know where my dwarf merchant went. He ran away. He quit. We have egg things. There's a lot of stuff in this game that's really cool. So, in this game, you level up and stuff. So I'm going to show that off. So when you mine, you level up. When you walk around, you level up. When you kill creatures with spells and or summons, you can level those up too. And you have these skill sets. So you can put points into this and make your character build. You can also reset with 200 of the in-game currency by selling stuff to the merchant. So, I guess we're doing a review slash guide at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't need two separate videos. But yes, like planting, all that stuff. So I'm going to actually do a review slash guide because this is a lot easier. So what is Core Keeper? Core Keeper is a game where we travel around and explore. We get to fight, we get to build, we get to make stuff. So right here, we'll start with a wooden workbench. So this is how we start. We start with a wooden workbench, and we mainly get to make our stuff out of wood. So what does wood look like? Well, when you start the game, you'll spawn in an area that spawns some wood. Oh yeah, there's also blocking and stuff like that. So usually there's these vines, right? And they have planted wood. So we can actually plant these vines if we get a hoe and we water it once. So we can get wood just like this. So I put it up out of the way because I didn't want it to get in the way of my main base. But I will mention other things in this game. So we have our rings and necklace. So we get a bunch of gear and a bunch of different armor sets. We can switch it just like Terraria. So you can switch between builds on the fly just like Terraria, which is really nice. And there's a pet system. So with the merchant, you can buy a unique pet. But I also wanted to mention how you get the pets out. So, when you get up to the copper workbench, you can make an electronics table. And when you build the electronics table, you can make an electric generator. And you can put an electric generator down, and you can put the egg things right here. So, I'm going to mention, yeah, if you don't want to get spoiled, you're going to get spoiled in here. At least for the basic crafting. Because I have such a hard time, like, figuring this stuff out. I'd like to actually just mention it for people that also have trouble figuring it out. Because most people that have trouble figuring it out look up guides, and I personally understand that. That's why we're doing a guide slash review, just to help you guys sort of figure things out with me. So yes, we got cooking, and I will also mention if there's anything else that you guys like figure out about the game, feel free to mention it. So how cooking works is you get 2 items, so you can put 1 mushroom and 1 mushroom, and you can make some mushroom stew. Mushy mushroom stew. Yep. Mushy mushroom soup is what they call it in this game. And when you get ores, you can put them in the smelter, and down in the wood, all you need is some dirt blocks. Make smelters, so smelters are pretty cheap to make. The salvage and the repair station. So, what the salvage and repair station is we use something called scrap, and I'll mention this right now. If you put a chest right next to something, it pulls from the chest. So, this scrap right here, right? So we use the scrap to repair what is broken. I don't want to repair it right now because it'll be a weight. But you can also, like, break down stuff and salvage stuff here. And you'll get some scrap out of that. You can also get scrap from enemies and other things, which is quite nice. In this game, there are things called crates. So when you explore, you'll hit crates and you'll get a lot of useful items. And yeah, I just like to say this game has a very, very lovely gameplay loop. To some people that might not like it, hey, maybe it's not your cup of tea. But if you like crafting and you like building creative things, pretty good for you. Like right here, this is our painting area. So we can paint what these things are. So on copper level, when you reach copper level, you can make these things called... What are they called? Paintable floors and paintable walls. So that's what I mainly made out of all this stuff. So I could paint like these areas, these different colors, and make them look so nice. And yeah, that's pretty neato. And I think it's pretty nice. Now, the combat is pretty fun. Like, you can make a shield and you can parry with the shield. I wonder if I could show that off to you guys, actually. Do we have any enemies up here? There's also fishing. I haven't touched fishing too much, but... Okay, here's an enemy. See? Just like that, we got a parry. There's also a harder difficulty if you want the game harder, but I would not recommend it if it's your first time playing, because you literally get one shot by everything. I made a hard difficulty world, and I was like, ah, damn, and I got screwed. So don't start in hard difficulty, especially if you don't want to get one shot by a majority of things, because I get one shot so hard. But yeah, I just got a bell pepper seed. Ooh, we got an animal here. So this is farming. So you can harvest all this stuff and you'll get the seeds and stuff. I don't want to harvest it right now because I'm going to be playing on my own time. I love this game so much that I'm playing it on my own time off stream and such. I did want to also mention, if anybody wants to play Core Keeper, I'm not going to be using this world to play with viewers, but I'm going to be using a separate world just in case if we got some really bad trolls coming in. But yeah, I don't know why he is gone. I don't know where my merchant's gone. What are you doing over here, dude? What are you doing? Well, I found my merchant. Yep, this is what the merchant looks like. So, when you kill... Oh, I'll teach you how rooms work. So, in a room, what is a valid room? Well, it can be 3x3. 3x3 is the smallest you can put it, and I recommend just putting a 3x3 because it's the easiest. Yeah, you just put a bed on one side and you put the item that lets the merchant come in. So specifically for when you kill a boss, like I think the first boss, you can put this dwarven thing right here. And then, yeah, he'll spawn in there and then you can, you know, do your merchant stuff. Now I will mention... What will I mention? Let's see here. What else do we got that I can mention about? I lost track. But yeah. 3x3, you need a door, and you need a bed, and a merchant can spawn in. That's how it works. I figured that out. But yeah, we got mining. Oh, we got magic, too. Like, we have, like, cool magic, like, spells and stuff. Like, I love the magic. It's a really cool thing. Majorly, I'm fine with people nerding out about the game, like Core Keeper in my comments. I don't mind. You guys can go crazy and have fun with it. Like, if there's anything I missed, you guys can help each other and give other useful information that you think people might need help with. Just don't try to spoil too much of, like, the late game and stuff, and we'll be pretty chill. But, like, things like at the start of the game, like what you need to learn and such, like, important stuff. Like, I do like making guides, but I don't want to, like, have a heavily edited guide because I feel like I'd lose my mind. You know? I'd lose my mind making a guide. So any helpful things I can mention. Okay, so if you're like me and you're worried that doing this hurts the durability, okay, I'll show you. The durability of this is 546 out of 350. Okay, so if I hit this, what happens? Nothing. So if you break stuff with your sword, you don't have to worry. You don't have to switch. You can just break it with your sword. For some reason, I felt like it was damaging the sword. It does not. It doesn't damage the sword. So, yeah, you don't got to worry about that. So you can harvest everything with your sword out if you wanted to. It doesn't damage anything, and you're all good. And this game, I think, has a pretty simple co-op mode, and basically what that means is you just make a Steam, I think it's just a Steam server, and you guys can invite your friends. So it's very casual and very easy to set up. I didn't set it up myself yet, but we're gonna try it out later, and I'll tell you any updates on it if I change on it. I also wanted to mention something. Wait, I really don't have glass in here? No, I do. I wanted to mention something. So, mainly, what my channel is about, I want people to be able to nerd out about, like, the games they love and have a passion for. So, I am very open to every game community, and I'm completely fine with people coming into my chat, nerding out about the game and stuff. I don't mind a little bit of backseating, just no spoilers, sort of thing. So, yeah, any other helpful things? Oh, these bombs, these crude bombs, they're useful because they do so much damage. That's 317 damage, right? That might not seem a lot, but early in the game, these bombs can literally kill bosses so quickly. It's a valid strategy if you are clever with it. If you're a good gamer, you can pull it off. There are automations and a lot of things, kind of like, that you can build, like conveyor belts and stuff later on that I have not crashed into yet. And we have a table saw, which cut materials into slates, requires electricity. I haven't tried that yet, so we'll crash into that later. But let's see here. We have railway forge, so you can make mine carts, carpenter's table, for decorative furnishing. How many things can you make on this thing, actually? Right, you can make a mirror, a dresser, allows changing equipment shown on your character. That's actually cool. It can be painted. Decorative pot. Oh. Let's actually make a dresser right now. Put a dresser down somewhere. Yeah, let's just put a dresser right around here. What? So you can hide it? Wait, so you can hide all of your armor if you wanted to. Or you can change it with vanity. So if I had a set I wanted to look like, I could... That's absolutely cool. Does my character have a tail? I just realized my character has a tail. I think. Or is that his hair? My character has luscious hair. Damn. My character has pretty good hair. Has long hair. I just noticed that now. Well, the more you learn, right? The more you learn. So yeah, everybody's gonna be learning, but I want people to like learn in a natural way. And I am gonna be honest, my review on Core Keeper, absolutely lovely game. Absolutely lovely. I absolutely love this game, and I do recommend it to people who enjoy games like this. If it's not your cup of tea, then it's not your cup of tea, but if you like this type of game, hey, you can check me out and, you know, hang out. But yeah, see you guys. Bye-bye, it was nice to talk. I'm gonna go play my Core Keeper on my own for a little bit off stream. But I wanted to get a quick video in to just say hey. and what I think about the game. I'm very straightforward. But yeah, if you guys like the content, you guys can subscribe, leave a like, comment down below. And I read comments, I do. So yeah. Cheers.